What's up, everybody? This is Chris with VenomBaseballCards.com. Yeah, you can see I got a lot of blasters right here. My Walmart finally got some cards from 2011 cards in, and I wanted to get some more of the patch cards and the blasters. I almost got some retail cards, some of the 12 card packs, but I ended up deciding not to, because of I had so many of them. I mean, I could get the blue diamond, like I got the red diamond from Target. I could get a bunch of the blue diamond things, but last year when they had the redbacks and bluebacks from Target and Walmart, they didn't sell that well for me. They weren't very high revenue, so I used that information that I had learned from last year and made the decision to get 8 blaster boxes instead. So I got 8 patch cards. Hopefully all 8 patch cards are different and they're all in great shape, because the 3 patch cards I got from Target all sold, one for $10.68, one for $10, one for $8.15. So if I can get those kinds of returns on patch cards that are not even player related patches but still sell pretty well, then I'll take those kind of returns from that, and that'll pay for, if I can get an average of $10 for each one of the patches, that pays for half of what I paid for these 8 boxes, and I only have to cover the other half of the amount with the 80 times 8, 640 cards that I get out of here. Anyway, we'll bust open a box here, and then I'll explain to everybody my internet situation, because everybody knows right now. Today is February 2nd, but nobody, I believe it's the 2nd? 3rd. Today's February 3rd. Thursday. But nobody, you guys won't see this for a couple of days. So, number one, it's snowing outside. Central Texas, and I was just bragging 3 days ago about how hot it was here. It was like 82 degrees 5 days ago. And now all of a sudden it's 17 and snowing in Central Texas. Something's not right. I'll go through these cards now because I'm losing my mind. And I'm trying to do a more overhead shot of the cards here, trying to get more of a straight down shot like I used to have in the other office, so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Greinke, Stanton with the trophy, Diamondbacks team card. Chris Johnson is the diamond parallel. Jimmie Foxx is one of the CMG reproduction cards. I believe they're known as vintage reproductions to Topps, and there's somebody else called them something else, just regular reproductions. Pujols is I keep calling these Ticket to Toppstown because that's what I'm used to saying for these. They changed it to just Toppstown now. They don't have it Ticket to Toppstown anymore, so it's only 2 T's for the abbreviation on the number instead of 3 T's. And there's no gold version, so there's no FCTTT, there's no first class Ticket to Toppstown, or everybody just called them Ticket to Toppstown Gold. Jake Westbrook and Alex Gonzalez are the other 2 base cards. And these are all Walmart boxes, and I specifically got them because of that. I needed to get some black background parallels to pad the set a little bit. We got Heath Bell, Paul Konerko, Lucas Duda, rookie card. And if I mispronounce something, please tell me, but tell me respectfully. Don't. I know you guys have seen a lot of the comments on here where people that don't watch just happen to come on, see one video, see that I mispronounced their favorite player's name, then they get ticked off and start going on a rant about how horrible I am, how they can't imagine that I have anything to do with baseball cards because I mispronounced some guy's name that I've never even heard of before. Colorado Rockies team card, Gary Carter, top 60. Aroldis Chapman is the Toppstown card. John Jay and Andrew McCutchen. As far as out of the ordinary cards, the Carl Yastrzemski SP for number 25, opposite of Carl Crawford's card, number 25. That is the only SP that I've seen, but I did have somebody chime in about a Carl Crawford in a Red Sox uniform SP card, and a Adrian Gonzalez SP of him in a Padres, or in a Red Sox uniform instead of Padres. Alexi Ramirez, Kevin Kuzminov, Gregory Infante, Clayton Kershaw, Matt Latos, Mickey Mantle, regular back. The lost cards, though, that's what I needed to bring up. The cards, there's a lot of cards that have the same back, but here you can see it says the lost cards. There's only 10 cards in this set. This is number 3. This is how I noticed it when I was putting everything in order. I saw there was an LC added into this card number, and I wasn't sure why. And then the numbers, the font that they used here is slightly larger than the font they used on the regular Topps 60 Years of Topps cards. This 1954 Topps card, this line right here is up here where the lost cards is on the regular 60 Years of Topps. So there's 60 Years of Topps, regular back. 60 Years of Topps, original back. 60 Years of Topps, the lost cards, regular back. 60 Years of Topps, the lost cards, original back. There's only 10 of the lost cards, and I pulled a Stan Musial original back that sold on eBay for $8 or something like that. It wasn't anything remarkable, but the fact that I pulled one out of 126 packs that I got from Target was what told me that it needed to go on eBay, because it was going to be really hard to get. Zimmerman, that's like my 6th one of that Zimmerman Topps Town card. Mike Aviles and Ramon Hernandez, who have been back-to-back in every pack that I've ever gotten either one of them in. They've been back-to-back together. I believe I have 5 of each of those, too. All the cards are in the site, which won't do me any good by the time you guys see this video. You guys will know that already. Miguel Cabrera, Robinson Cano, Brian Bogusevic, rookie card, Indians, team card, Berkman and Wallace, Diamond Duos, David Wright, Topps Town, Chris Coughlin, and Stephen Drew. And I'm hoping that I can pull some SPs in here, but that doesn't mean I will. Pretty sure there's no jersey, there's no relics in blasters. No. There's no relics or autos in blaster boxes. So I lose out any chance of getting those, but if they're anything like the Roberto Alomar that I got in the Target packs, it's not going to matter. It sold for $6.99 on eBay with free shipping, so I only made like $3 on that card for a Roberto Alomar jersey. So the crappy retail jerseys or crappy retail hits that they put in here are no good. My case of 2011 Topps Jumbos finally got shipped out, and now it's in Illinois. The UPS tracking system, I checked on the tracking number and it says that it's caught in adverse weather conditions. That's their update for me. Instead of saying scanned in, scanned out, arrival scan, departure scan, it says adverse weather conditions. So that means it could be sitting there forever. Brandon Inge, Sin-Soo Choo, Ben Revere, David Ortiz, Kershaw and Latos again, Mantle, lost cards again. Really? They gave me the same lost cards card I got 2 packs ago in the same blaster box. Yeah, same exact lost cards Mantle card. Same one. My battery's going to die. I need to stop this real quick and fix my battery. Let me finish this pack out. Ubaldo Jimenez and Ramon Hernandez for the first time without the other guy in front of him, Mike Aviles. Alright, hold on. I'm going to switch my battery. And we're back. Alright, that's good. Okay, we've opened 3 packs so far, I think. No, we've opened... Wow. Oh, they got 10 packs in here. That's why there's only 8 cards. You still get 80 cards, so I've opened 5 already. I got 5 left. Threw me for a loop there. Freddie Sanchez, Aaron Hill, Jeremy Jeffress. It may be pronounced Jeffries, but it's spelled Jeffress, and I know I said it as Jeffries before, but it could be Jefferson. I only got 1 of this card last time. Now I have 2. Pablo Sandoval is the Kimball Champions Mini. Reggie Jackson, 60 Years of Topps, regular back. This is, see how they have the card information up here, and on the lost cards it says the lost cards, and they put the card information down here below the blue banner. And this font is slightly smaller, and it doesn't have the LC. That's how you guys can tell the difference. Come on, guys, you guys know my videos are all about education. That's what I do this for. I don't have to tell anybody anything, but I want to. I want people to learn the right way. Robinson Cano is the Topps Town Scudero, and Bernardina base cards. I posted 6 cards that I got, the best 6 cards from the Target cards that I opened. The best 6 cards, and all 6 of them sold, and I made $56.42 off of the 6. So I covered $56 of my cost, minus the shipping that it'll cost me to mail all those. But I covered roughly $47 or so, $48 of my cost towards the multiple hundreds of dollars I spent on those cards from Target. That's how I do it. Ted Lilly, Julio Bourbon, Boston Red Sox. I only got one of that one as well. Cabrera, A-Rod, and Jose Bautista. Andres Torres, Giants fans. Diamond Parallel. These are going to be about 3 or 4 times more common than gold cards. So these are going to be just like gold cards were last year. You used to get gold cards all the time. Now these are going to be more common, and gold cards are a lot harder to get. You see, I haven't even gotten a gold card yet, and I've gotten 2 or 3 of these. I think 2 of these. Ryan Howard, Topstown, Brian Wilson, and Julie's chasing. AJ Pierzynski, Jorvik Torrealba, Buster Posey Trophy, Albert Pujols, Kimball Champions. Look at that. Nice. History of Topps, 1974 first Topps traded set. Nice, look at that. That's one I didn't have either, number 6. I didn't have that. There's only 10 of these cards, the Topps History of Topps cards. So I marked them each at $1 in the store because they're a lot harder to get than the History of the Game and History of the World Series cards were last year. Adam Jones, Topstown, Joey Votto. I only had one of him as well. He's an early number 5. Jose Guillen. Now that I've opened all those Target cards, and I did actually get all of the base cards. Here's the black background parallels. I did get all of the base cards from the base set, so I've gotten to see every one of them, and I could put teams in the spreadsheet with the card entry, so you guys can search 2011 cards by team and try to put a team set together if you want. Like I said, I mentioned that I did get one of each of those cards, but at least one of each of those cards, but people are going to buy those things fast, so if you are trying to build a set, you need to get in there as early as possible. Edwin Encarnacion, Vicente Padilla, Rick and Keel. You guys are going to like this. Aroldis Chapman, rookie card, black background. No white corners either. Oh, well, yeah, we got one white corner, but those are going to come with black backgrounds. Nick Markakis, top 60. Carl Yastrzemski, regular back. Sensuchu, Juan Gutierrez, black background. Here's the other pack of black background. I'm going to do 4 of these blasters in this video, and the other 4 in another video, so it's not too long, and I don't want people falling asleep while they're watching these. Michael Kadire, Howie Kendrick. I can't remember what Brett Gardner's uniform number is, but number 11, for some reason it just says Brett Gardner to me, because he likes to slide hard through second, and I see he's quite a bit farther past the bag than most people would be. He likes to take people out and caused Carlos Guillen to have knee surgery at the end of last season, I believe it was, with one of his crappy takeout slides. So that may be Brett Gardner that's pictured in this Howie Kendrick card as well. Carlos Pavano, Edinson Volquez, Ricky Henderson and Desmond Jennings, Diamond Duos, Jason Hayward, Topstown, Xavier Nady, and Alcides Escobar. Here's the patch card, the moment everybody's been waiting for. It's going to be somebody from the Rangers. Josh Hamilton with an old Rangers logo. Look at that. That is funny. I'm guessing they call that the 10-gallon hat or something like that. The typical cowboy hat. Josh Hamilton. That's a pretty nice patch card. I bet that'll do pretty well, especially being that I'm down here in Texas and some of the people on YouTube know that. I'll leave that one out as well, so you guys can keep seeing that. The Benham baseball cards thing that I put, the graphics I put on the screen, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that or not anymore, because most of the people either know where my site is, and I still have people asking me what the site is anyway, and I have 185 videos posted with Benham baseball cards right on the screen, and they still ask me, where are your cards at? It's because I don't have a link for them to click on easily in the description box, so I may just do away with it, because all it does is makes the screen hard to read. Or if there's a way, I may try to put it up here somewhere over these boxes, because they don't matter, and I'll just change the color of it to where it's bright yellow and everybody can see it. Alright, here's the second box. Patch card is always last. You save what is hopefully the best for last. Well, we're going to start with black background this time. And I need to keep those separate, actually. And let's see here. Ah, I missed it. No, I didn't. I'm trying to sort these out. It's kind of hard to see the end of the black backgrounds. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to keep the black backgrounds separate so that I don't have to separate them later, and it gives me less chance of getting white corners on them. A.J. Pierzynski, or Vitor Alba, Jim Thome, the number 8th all-time in home runs. This is the different Thome. Thome has 2 cards. There's several people that have 2 cards in the first series set. Ryan Braun and Ike Davis Diamond Duo. Stan Musial. This is one of the lost cards that I got the original bag to. This is the regular bag. This is my 3rd one of the regular bag. Ichiro, Topstown, Placido Polanco, and Eric Young Jr. round out the first pack of black background here in this pack, in this box. I need to take all these inserts out because they are not part of the black background set. Put those in the regular card stack. This should be the other pack of black background unless I somehow took them out of order. It is the other pack. Lance Berkman, Jose Lopez, Brandon Snyder rookie card, Aaron Harang, Xavier Nady is the Diamond Platinum Anniversary Parallel. I just call him Diamond Platinum now. Topstown Victor Martinez, Ricky Weeks, and Adam Dunn. Speaking of Adam Dunn, I know he signed with the White Sox with him and Konerko on there. The White Sox and the Tigers are going to be some offensive machines this year. David DeJesus, Miguel Cabrera, Chicago Cubs, Andrew McCutchen, Diamond Parallel, Manny Ramirez, regular back, not lost cards, Billy Butler, Topstown, Jason Worth, and Chris Coughlin. I always want to say Chris Coughlin because GH can sometimes make the F sound. Robinson Cano, Carlos Santana, Gabby Sanchez trophy. And I indicated on my site, in my spreadsheet, I indicated all the cards that had trophies because they're different. Anybody that has a trophy card in this Series 1 set also has a regular card like Strasburg, Sanchez, Stanton. There's a Diamond giveaway code card, which doesn't do us any good because the site isn't up yet. No idea when it will be up. Neftali Feliz, top 60, Joey Votto, Stephen Drew, and Paul Maholm. I'm at 9:18 right now, 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see if I can keep this at 20 minutes. Clayton Kershaw, Lyle Overbay, Brian Bogusevic, Cleveland Indians, Wade Boggs and Kevin Youkilis Diamond Duos, Mickey Mantle Lost Cards regular back, CC Sabathia Topstown, Billy Wagner. Carlos Pena, Michael Saunders, Desmond Jennings rookie card. I have a feeling this guy is highly touted right now, so I have a feeling his cards are going to skyrocket. Pujols, Dunn, and Votto All-Star. David Price, Kimball Champions card. Dave Winfield, regular back, regular tops, 60 years of tops. Kevin Youkilis, Topstown. Miguel Olivo, base card. Brett Anderson, Hank Conger or Conger, Oakland Athletics, Starlin Castro, Diamond Parallel, Ty Cobb, Vintage Reproductions, Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez Topstown, Johan Santana, and Placido Polanco base. See, by getting all these cards right now, when I get home from work tomorrow, I can start in on sleeving some more. Just wanted you guys to see I don't sneeze on the cards. I cover my arm with my shoulder. I cover my mouth with my shoulder. CC Sabathia, David Price, most single season wins for the Rays. Carlos Marmol. Nate McLouth is the gold card, finally. Got a gold card. Number 51 out of 2011. Prince Fielder is the top 60. David Wright, Topstown. Eric Young Jr. and Clay Hensley. 2 more packs. Both are going to be regular base cards. Torrey Hunter, Pedro Alvarez, Casey Blake. We got Lance Berkman and Brett Wallace Diamond Duos. We got Gaylord Perry, regular 60 YOT, 60 Yacht, 60 years of tops. Topstown McCutchen, John Lannon, and Ryan Perry. These are all upside down. Koji Uehara, Kevin Correa, Darren Ford rookie card, Nick Swisher, Derek Jeter diamond giveaway card, Steven Strasburg Kimball Champions. I've got 2 of those now, and I marked them relatively decent in the site. They're not outrageous. They're one of the harder ones to get, one of the harder cards. When I compared all those all the stacks that I had from the Target cards, I compared them all together. The Kimball Champions were on the harder side versus the easy side. Like Topstown cards are super easy to get. That stack dwarfed every other stack. And Scott Rowland, I don't know if I said Hanley Ramirez and Scott Rowland were the other 2 cards. Time for another patch card. 12.5 minutes. Oh, please be Buster Posey. Oh, Tim Lincecum. Not quite as good as Buster Posey would sell, but Tim Lincecum with a San Francisco patch from 1962. I didn't read that. 1974 is the Rangers patch. I didn't read the year. I forgot about that. 1962 is the Giants patch, and that is a beautiful patch. Threads are all clean. Man, that's beautiful. Lincecum fans. If I had internet right now, I'd be able to post all these tonight, but I don't have internet. I'm so glad I opened up all these packs, or all these boxes ahead of time, so I don't have to waste time opening boxes. Ooh, I almost opened the patch card. That'd be a no-no. See that? Even I get excited. Grown man, 32 years old, still getting excited over some baseball cards. Now, I opened a pack in that last box towards the end that had Ryan Perry on the back of it. But it was a regular base card pack, not a black background. Jack Wilson, Chris Carpenter, Magglio Ordonez, diamond giveaway, and then we got a Josh Johnson Kimball Champions mini. Dan Heron, John Lennon, and Ryan Perry. Well, we got a regular pack this time. We only got one of the black backgrounds. I'm sure the other one's at the other end. Bobby Jenks, David DeJesus, Chris Sale rookie card, Edinson Volquez, Roy Oswalt mini. I don't think I have that one yet. Usual Lost Cards regular back. That's the 4th one of those that I have. Miguel Cabrera, Topstown, and Jose Contreras. It's the last base card. John Buck is the other. I do have the other black background pack here. That's cool. John Buck, Cliff Lee, black background. That might do pretty well. James McDonald, Tim Hudson, Diamond Duos, Pujols and Cabrera. Roger Maris, regular back. So far, all the 60 years of Topps cards are all regular back for me. I don't have any original backs because they're going to be impossible to get. Topstown Cabrera and Clay Hensley. So that gives me, should be 6 packs so far of black background. I always end up running out of black background. It's usually 1 or 2 people come in and usually just clean out the black backgrounds. J.J. Hardy, Dylan G or Dylan Gee, David Price. Remember, David Price's other card was the upright card like this, and it had the most wins in a season for the team thing in it. Diamond Duos, Frank Thomas and Manny Ramirez. I don't have this one yet, and I assume they were both on the White Sox. History of Topps, Shorin family. That's the first duplicate I've gotten. This is number 1 in the set. Felix Hernandez, Topstown, Brad Lidge, and Andres Torres. Man, a printing plate would be nice just out of nowhere, wouldn't it? Markakis, Berkman, Brent Morel. Ichiro is the Kimball Mini we've already seen. Jimmy Fox is the Vintage Reproduction. Buster Posey, Topstown. David Ardsma and Tom Gorzolani. I'm very, very happy that Topps did not put the codes on the front of the Topstown cards like they did with the attacks codes. That was very difficult to open those on video, but it ended up not mattering because I never sold very many. Maybe 2. Nobody wants the code cards for some reason. I even priced them at like 10 cents, 5 cents, and nobody still bought them. Jose Lopez, Michael Young, Steven Strasburg Trophy, Ramon Hernandez, Diamond Parallel, and I'm not sure, but I think I already got this Ramon Hernandez Diamond Platinum Parallel. Greg Maddux, regular back. Vladdy, Topstown, Chris Johnson, and Jonathan Lucroy. Ben Zobrist, Matt Latos, Ubaldo Jimenez, most wins in a season. for his team. Diamond giveaway. Hanley Ramirez, top 60. Manny Ramirez, Topstown. Arthur Rhodes and Jay Bruce round out. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this Jay Bruce card, that photo, I think is when he hit that walk-off home run to put them in the playoffs. And on the back of the card, it even talks about it. Jay has developed a rep for the big hit. None was bigger than his walk-off that secured the NL Central in 2010. You got to admit, that's pretty exciting to clinch a playoff berth on a walk-off home run. Especially for a team that hasn't been in there. And as ironic as it is, talking about that, I get a Jay Bruce gold card in the next pack. How about that? I picked the right card to talk about, didn't I? 1532 out of 2011 is the number right there. Ricky Romero, Aubrey Huff, Aroldis Chapman, regular base card. I've got 3 or 4 of those, probably 5 now. Bruce Gold, Clayton Kershaw, Matt Latos, Diamond Duos, Topstown Ichiro, Yunel Escobar, and Marlon Byrd. Miguel Cabrera, Robinson Cano, Mark Trumbo, rookie card, Bronson Arroyo, Marco Scudero, Platinum, Diamond Platinum, Mike Schmidt, regular back. An original back would be nice. Dan Heron, Topstown, and Aaron Cook. And for anybody that's concerned about the people in my area that like to buy cards too, Walmart actually had 15 blaster boxes on the shelf. Their shelf was full of blasters and rack packs and retail packs. So Target was supposed to have the full shelf, but I don't think they had enough room because they had a bunch of old boxes in the way, and the person probably has the rest of the case in the bag somewhere. This is going to be just a simple pack. Carlos Santana, Clayton Kershaw, Chicago Cubs team, Indians team, Adam Dunn, top 60, Latos, ticket to Topstown, Jason Wirth, and Chris Coughlin. We got a patch card again at 1848. It's Orioles. Adam Jones with a 1966 Baltimore Orioles patch. That's pretty nice. I like that. Man, that brings back memories, because I remember seeing these patches. I was born in '79, so I didn't get to grow up watching them, but I got to see a lot of those logos, because they didn't change a lot of logos back then like they do today. They change a lot of stuff today. Try to keep these Kimball Champions out here. That way we can see all the patch cards. I keep the Kimball Champions on a separate stack just because they're hard to control. If I mix them inside, it makes the stacks fall over. Alright. Patch card will stay over there. I'll try to blaze through this as quick as I can. Black backgrounds. Mike Lowell, Andrew Bailey, A-Rod's first youngest ever to 600. So that's not his regular card. His regular card is number 50. This one's number 155. Pablo Sandoval. Didn't I get him first? Yeah, I got him first in the first blaster in the first pack I got one in. So I've got 2 of those sitting right there. Plus I think I got one already. Vintage Reproductions, Honus Wagner, one of them. A lot of these Vintage Reproductions, I looked at the set. There's a lot of players that are duped over with, it's the same player, just different cards that they're advertising. David Ortiz, Topstown, Wandy Rodriguez, and Freddie Garcia, black background. Freddie Garcia signed a minor league deal with the Yankees, so I don't know how well his cards are going to do this year. Mariano Rivera, Corey Lubke, rookie card, Bronson Arroyo, Kevin Correa, Diamond Platinum, Tony Perez, regular back, Justin Verlander, Topstown, Joey Votto, black background, Jose Guillen. Uh-oh, Joey Votto, black background, I bet that one will go somewhere. Joel Pinheiro, Jason Varitek, Dylan G or Dylan Gee, Randy Wolf, Derek Jeter, Robinson Cano, Diamond Duos, Dan Heron, Topstown, Daniel Hudson, and Brad Lidge. J.J. Hardy, Nick Markakis, Brent Morrell, David Wright, Clayton Kershaw, Kimball Champions Mini, Latos is Topstown, Andres Torres, and David Ardsma. Dude, I'm going to have so many base cards now, but I know they'll sell, and I might even be able to lower the prices from what they are now. I I had to make up prices because there is no pricing because the cards are brand new. There's not enough research. They haven't been out long enough to have enough pricing or a market value on them yet, so I just guessed at prices and I rounded them to the even nickel. I started the base cards at 10 for the regular common players, then I went up to 15 for somebody that's just slightly better, and then I went up to 20. I may have used 25 and 30, and then for the superstar players like Pujols, Ichiro, and Jeter, I put them at 40. When they establish a better market value, then I will change the prices accordingly. I'll either go up or down depending on what needs to be done with them. Bergman, Lopez, Strasburg Trophy, Justin Morneau, Martin Prado, Diamond Parallel, Diamond Platinum, Mariano Rivera, regular back, Evan Longoria, Topstown, and Tom Gorzolani, who is no longer a Cub. I don't know where he went, or if he even went anywhere, but I just saw today that he's not on the team anymore. Michael Young, who got shafted, speaking of teams, what they're doing right now in real life, he got shafted when they signed Adrian Beltre, and they just moved him. They made him be the DH, but Michael Young's a team player, and he's going to do whatever the team needs him to do. Michael Young, Ubaldo Jimenez, David Price, Diamond Card Giveaway, Sinsu Chu, 60, Billy Butler, Topstown, Chris Johnson, and Jonathan Lucroy, who were next to each other in the previously in the stack somewhere. Those have always been next to each other. Ben Zobrist, Matt Latos, Chris Sale. I believe we saw those same 3 cards in that order. Wade Boggs, Kevin Youkilis, Stan Musial, regular back again from the Lost Cards, so that's my 5th one of that. Yeah, I believe it is. 4th one, maybe. Joey Votto, Topstown, Arthur Rhodes, and Jay Bruce. I believe we saw Rhodes and Bruce together in a pack before. At the back, too. No secret that these things are loaded by computer. Ricky Romero, Mark Trumbo, Chapman, Kershaw. Look at that. You guys can't see it, but I got a Kershaw Kimball Champions mini sitting there, and then I just got another one. Maddox, regular back, CC Sabathia, Topstown, Yunel Escobar, and Marlon Byrd. Aubrey Huff, Bobby Jenks, Chicago Cubs, Edinson Volquez, Ike Davis, Diamond Parallel. That's pretty good. Nice. There should be a lot of Ike Davis fans out there. Johnny Mize and Enos Slaughter. This is the one that had me kind of confused. Cardinals. I didn't know if they were both featured on the same card or not. I didn't know if they did double picture cards back then, but in 1941 double play is what that card is a reprint of. But now I know. Kevin Youkilis is the Topstown. Jose Contreras is the last card. One more pack for this box, and then I'll stop this video. I've got the 8 boxes in the background of this video here, but 4 of them are empty and 4 of them still have cards in them. I'll open them after I do this video. I'll get them all ready just like I had the first one. David DeJesus, Gabby Sanchez Trophy, Bronson Arroyo, Mickey Mantle Top 60. History of Topps 1972, I've already gotten that one. Topstown Carlos Gonzalez, Aaron Cook, and Jason Worth round out that box of regular cards. Who is the throwback parallel card? It's going to be a Philly. I wonder if it's Ryan Howard, or maybe Carlos Ruiz, or maybe Roy Halladay, Roy Oswalt. Who is it? Roy Halladay, with a 1950 Phillies patch. You can hear the threads as I run my fingerprints create enough ridge to make sound on the threads here. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Huh. They got a random thread just kind of hanging around in there. It looks like it got sewn in by accident, but it's sticking out, so I can pull it out of there. I'm just going to probably do it off camera because it looks like it'll take too long. Nice card, though. Beautiful condition. Not all 4 of these are in great shape. None of them are messed up real bad at all in any way. But there's those, and those will still be sitting here when I stop this video and start up a new one. I'm going to keep the Kimball Champions cards up here, so that way you can still see them as I get more. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this one off and open up the rest of these boxes here and get them all ready for the next video. See ya.